Breaking news! Yeah?
Yes.
Yes?
I just like...
Breaking! Breaking news!
Yeah, so
news.
that... Yeah, that's right. Because it's a good job we just somehow like slacked around for the podcast, because there's a launch date announcement trailer which just came out, and it just gives me the opportunity to watch it on this very podcast. So if everything's all set up, like, yep, cool, looks good.
Space, the final frontier. Oh, space. Ooh.
So, okay. Bethesda Game Studios.
Yeah. Oh, you're slightly ahead of me somehow.
Yeah, how weird.
Ooh.
It would be interesting if we explore the moons as well as the planet, so that's quite cool.
Definitely.
Ooh.
Oh, this looks so cool. This looks so good.
Oh, it's got dungeons, so that's great.
Ooh. The ring. Kind of like Mass Effect. You have the Mass Effect relays, and the big rings you can teleport between each other.
Yes.
That's cool, though.
So it's coming out at 6th of September 2023. Mind you, that this is the launch date that's set in American text. So, but yeah, it's definitely coming out on September and not in June. So
I got my hopes up thinking it was in June when I first watched the trailer. I was like, is it June? Or because I was like, is it June? No, it's September. God's Howard. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. This looks so good.
Oh, I can see some like actual gameplay. That does look like
no dogs. No. She decided to knock the microphone when I'm recording.
No, there's all right. Just hold her by the collar. Starfield Thoughts, June. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, nice room there. But yeah, it's
that's
a bit like
4 days after my birthday.
Yeah, that's cool.
So they're not going to be showing. They're not going to be E3, I guess.
No, just Starfield Direct. That's all you need. Someone's not been on a lot of servers though. That's a bit of a shame.
Yeah. Look forward to it.
Oh, it's got animals.
Ooh, space.
That's
September 6th. I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Yeah, that's really good because there's already like showing some gameplay there, and it's just like really good. Like there's some action involved, there's guns, and it feels like a sci-fi version of like Fallout. But I think I can definitely see some of the Skyrim stuff as well. So I'm gonna say, yeah, this is probably going to turn out really good. So should be really interesting to watch. But we're already seeing at this as the potential game of the year.
For sure, I'm very excited. This and Tears of the Kingdom are like the two big games I think are going to be game of the year contenders for sure. This looks so good. I'm really hoping it's not going to be buggy. Yeah, please don't be buggy. Dog shush. Talking.
Sit down.
Oh, she does it every time. It's so annoying. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be such a Anyway, it's going to be a really good game. I'm really looking forward to it. I just can't wait for it now. We finally got a release date. I was hoping it'd be June. It would be coming out, but it was June we're getting the direct. So I'm like, okay. So still a while off. September's too long now. I mean, I suppose it gives me time to beat Tears of the Kingdom, I suppose. And it gives me time to play Redfall as well. So
I can say that there's more stuff going on. There's more of a development time towards Starfield, and I think this is definitely going to be really fantastic. So I would say, yeah.
I suppose it's for the best. It's for the best, isn't it? If you're going to delay it, At least make it pretty distracted. She's really the
Sit
dog's
down.
really distracting me. She's like knocking over the microphone and stuff. It's so annoying. Yeah, but yeah, it should be really good. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think
So what do you expect to see in the direct? I guess is the big question. I mean, we've seen a lot of the stuff already, but they said they got lots to show us. So I don't know. What do you think?
three things. The expanse of the world generation. I think it's going to be very close to Elite, where you have all those planets randomly. Well, it's just pretty much generated based on the algorithm. So I think that's going to be good.
Yeah.
There's also likely to be some interesting gameplay features, like where you have robot companions or things that makes it different from the Fallout. And there's also like survival and crafting mechanics, because I think you'll be expected to explore planets with a lack of atmosphere. So therefore, I think it's just like you're just going with lots of different parameters where you just figure out how you can survive. Like in Grounded, you just don't know what to do unless you know how to collect the dews for your water, or how you just hunt specific kinds of animals to get some meat, those sort of things.
That's true.
So I think that Grounded, like, is one of the best games that teaches you survival as well. So I think Starfield allows for that extra complexity where each planet you visit, you figure out how you can survive across those lands. I think it's quite likely you visit a planet, you find a dungeon, then you visit it.
I mean, I don't think it's going to like No Man's Sky is really the similar kind of style, but I think this is going to be more like a a Western RPG like Skyrim or Fallout, like you said. I mean, I think it will have survival mechanics, but I think it's mainly going to be focused on the RPG storytelling stuff than the survival mechanics. I think that's going to be like secondary. I'm still looking forward to it, though. I think it's going to be a really interesting game for sure. They said that they had fuel and stuff for the vehicles at the beginning, and they got rid of it because they thought it was too tedious. So I'm thinking if there's not going to be anything really like collecting water. I think they're not going to bother with that.
Yeah,
like you said about collecting dew. I don't think they're going to do that. I think it's going to be mainly just basically like Skyrim in space, which I'm totally down for. Let's do that. I mean, Skyrim is still replaceable.
I just think they would introduce some like changes of gameplay mechanics. Like if there's no life, you can like grow your own, making clones yourself. Like you saw that thing called Rimmer World, where Rimmer just gets sent over to a planet and he terraformed it by having clones of himself. So yeah, so I think
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's just like really weird.
Yeah, it's like they already said you could build your own buildings and stuff, so that's going to be cool. Like, so you have your own space station, and your own like houses on different planets and stuff. I mean, that'd be really cool. I'm really looking forward to having being able to just explore my own planet, have my own planet to myself, and just do whatever I want. What are you doing, dog?
Sit down.
She's really distracted. You just saw her briefly in the corner. You just lay down. So yeah, Starfield Direct, big news. The hit today. We got the Direct coming on June 11th. We got the release date coming September 6th. Don't think there's anything else coming in September, so that kind of, I guess that makes sense.
Just more time for me to catch up with everything, so that's what it matters.
Yeah, I would have. I was hoping it'd all come out first half of the year, like they said. So it looks like basically they said they were going to release in the first half of the year. They're spreading it over a whole year now. This is a bit disappointing, but there you go.
Yeah.
So we had Hi-Fi Rush. Then up next is Minecraft Legends. Then Redfall. Then probably Starfield, and then Christmas time is going to be Forza probably. So they're spreading out the release. Unfortunately, the 5 games that they said they were going to come out this year at the beginning of the year is going to be all going to get all year, I think. I don't think we're going to get anything else this year by the looks of things, unfortunately. Maybe we might get Hellblade, maybe we might get Avowed, but I'm doubting it even more now. Oh, go! No!
Sit down!
She literally she literally put her head right where the microphone is, like the worst possible spot she could put it. Stop now.
I think she'll be probably saying like, "Let me do it for you." Didn't I do it for you?
So Starfield, yeah, really looking forward to it. That's like the big news for the week. I can't think of anything else to say about it. Anything else you wanted to discuss about Starfield? I mean, Todd Howard looked like he was there doing stuff.
Yeah,
the gameplay in the background.
Not a lot much. Just a release date announcement and saying we'll get to find out more in June. So I think this is definitely a huge topic. So hopefully, once we get into it, we can like discuss a lot more, and we could dedicate the whole episode to it. But if anyone's got anything to say about it, then let us know in the comments below. So
thank you for listening to the X Marks the Box podcast. Follow us at X Marks Box on Twitter or X Marks the Box on YouTube. And follow us on all audio podcast services. Thanks for listening.